Most of us look at the ocean and see a big, beautiful blue expanse. We see waves, maybe a cruise ship on the horizon, or a few fishing boats bobbing around. But there's another world, a shadow world below the surface or skimming just above it. This is narco-trafficking. Cartels turned the ocean into a private superhighway. They build strange vessels, go-fast boats, narco-subs, not movie submarines, semi-submersible. A few feet of hull and exhaust pipe poking out, nearly invisible. These boats are a huge problem, tons of illegal drugs on board, hundreds of millions in value, shipped worldwide. It's more than stopping criminals. It fuels violence, addiction, instability. Profits fund weapons, bribes, mayhem. Stopping one is a major victory. Finding them is like finding a needle in the Pacific. It's daunting, dirty, dangerous. The people who build these boats are masters of improvisation. Fiberglass, wood, and whatever else they can get their hands on. Built to be stealthy and disposable. Painted blue or gray to blend in. Muffled engines, hulls shaped for minimal wake. A dark ingenuity. For every captured boat, how many slip through? U.S. Navy and Coast Guard patrol these borders. Guardians of vast waters, patrol millions of square miles searching for ghost vessels, relentless, around the clock. A high-stakes cat and mouse, the mouse, a multi-million-dollar shipment of poison, the cat, teams using helicopters, drones, radars, boarding teams to stop it. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. So how do you find something that's designed not to be found? You can't just send a ship out to wander around and hope for the best. The ocean is just too big. The search starts long before a Navy cutter ever leaves port. It begins with intelligence. A massive, coordinated network of agencies works behind the scenes, piecing together clues. They listen to communications. They track financial transactions. They analyze shipping patterns. They're looking for any little anomaly, any whisper of a shipment being planned. It's a puzzle with 1,000 pieces. A single, well-placed piece of information can be the key to the whole operation. Once they have a general idea of where to look, the real search begins. This is where the technology gets impressive. The Navy uses long-range patrol aircraft like the P-8 Poseidon. Think of it as a flying command center packed with the most advanced surveillance gear. The planes can stay in the air for hours, methodically scanning huge swaths of ocean, high-definition radar, infrared cameras, other sensors that detect what the human eye would miss. They're looking for the faintest heat signature from an engine, or the slight disturbance on the water's surface that a low-profile boat might leave behind. But the planes aren't working alone. They are part of a team. The information is relayed in real time to command centers on land and to ships at sea. It's a constant flow of data. Onboard Navy ships, sailors monitor sophisticated radar systems. They also monitor sonar systems and listen for unusual sounds beneath the waves. It's a layered approach. The plane might get the first hit, a tiny blip on a screen. That blip could be a whale, or a log, or the jackpot. The job then is to verify that contact and get a closer look. This whole process is a testament to teamwork. Analysts on shore, pilots and sensor operators in the air, sailors on the water, all working together. For the crew of a Navy littoral combat ship, a Freedom-class vessel like the USS Wichita, the day starts like any other on patrol in the Eastern Pacific. The sun is hot, the sea is calm, the routine is monotonous. Sailors stand watch, run drills, perform maintenance. It's hours of boredom punctuated by moments of sheer adrenaline. Today, the adrenaline is about to kick in. The call crackles over the secure communications network. It's from Joint Interagency Task Force South. An asset has a possible target. The information is sparse but promising. A patrol aircraft has detected a suspicious vessel. It's low profile, moving fast, on a known trafficking route. It's not showing up on standard maritime tracking systems, and it's not responding to any calls. All the signs point to a go-fast boat loaded and running north. A location is given, a set of coordinates hundreds of miles away. The mission is clear: intercept, investigate, if necessary, interdict. The calm, routine day is officially over. Instantly, the ship's atmosphere changes. The laid-back mood evaporates and is replaced by a quiet, focused intensity. The captain is on the bridge, conferring with the officer of the deck. The ship's course is altered, and the throttles are pushed forward. The vessel, designed for speed and agility in coastal waters, begins to surge through the waves, picking up speed. Every knot counts. The target is moving, and the clock is ticking. The crew doesn't know for sure what they're chasing, but they prepare for the most dangerous possibility. Below decks, the Law Enforcement Detachment, or LADET, a specialized team from the U.S. Coast Guard, gets the word. These are the experts in maritime law enforcement. They live and work aboard the Navy ship, ready to deploy at a moment's notice. They begin to check their gear, body armor, helmets, communications equipment, weapons. This is what they train for. This is their dirty job. The partnership between the Navy and the Coast Guard is critical. The Navy has the ships and the reach to get them to the target, and the Coast Guard has the legal authority and specialized training to stop it. As the Navy ship slices through the water, closing the gap, preparations on deck become a whirlwind of controlled activity. Meanwhile, a helicopter on the ship's flight deck is being prepped. An MH-60S Seahawk, often called a Nighthawk. It's their eye in the sky, a powerful deterrent. The flight crew runs through their pre-flight checklists. The helicopter is armed with a machine gun. A Coast Guard sharpshooter will be on board. His job is incredibly difficult. From a moving, vibrating helicopter, he may be called upon to fire disabling shots into the engines of the fleeing go-fast boat if it refuses to stop. It's a last resort, but one they have to be ready for. The technology they carry is just as important as the hardware. The team has secure radios to communicate with the mothership, with the helicopter, and with each other. They have night vision goggles in case the chase extends after dark. The helicopter's advanced camera systems can zoom in on the target from miles away, feeding live video back to the captain on the bridge. This gives the commander a complete picture of the situation, allowing him to make critical decisions. It's a perfect blend of human skill and technological advantage, all about to be put to the ultimate test. The RIABs are now flanking the go-fast boat, their engines screaming as they struggle to keep pace.
Over a loudspeaker, the message is blasted in Spanish and in English. U.S. Navy, stop your vessel immediately. Heave to and be boarded.
The command is ignored. The go-fast boat makes a hard turn, attempting to evade its pursuers. The chase becomes a high-speed dance on the open water. The traffickers start throwing fuel barrels overboard. They toss backpacks into the sea. They hurl large plastic-wrapped bundles. They're trying to get rid of the evidence, and they're also trying to create obstacles for the pursuing boats. The helicopter pilot relays the situation to the mothership. They are non-compliant and jettisoning packages. The captain now has to make a decision. The safety of his crew is paramount, but the mission is to stop the flow of drugs. The order is given to use warning shots. The helicopter swoops lower, the gunner fires a burst into the water, well ahead of the fleeing boat's bow. Bright tracers skip across the blue water, a universal sign to stop. Still, the boat pushes on, its crew desperate to escape. The captain authorizes disabling fire. This is where the Coast Guard sharpshooter in the helicopter earns his pay. From a vibrating windswept platform, he lines up on the engines. He waits for a brief lull and squeezes the trigger. The rifle cracks, one engine sputters, smokes, and dies. The boat lurches, its speed dropping dramatically. With the vessel crippled and slowing, the Ledette team makes its move. One RHIB pulls alongside the narco boat, crew shouting commands. Boarding team members leap across, weapons at the ready. They quickly and safely secure the three traffickers. The chase is over. The entire event, from the first warning shot to the final boarding, takes only a few minutes, but for everyone involved, it feels like a lifetime. The final tally is over a ton of cocaine, with a street value estimated to be in the tens of millions of dollars. They know that the drugs they seized won't poison a community, and that they've disrupted a criminal network, at least for a little while. There's a quiet pride in that. We should all be grateful that someone is willing to do it.